All right, and for this video, we're going to look at mid-ocean ridges, where there's a photo of the mid-ocean ridge right here. So a mid-ocean ridge is basically a kind of divergent landform, meaning that they form when plates move apart from each other. Okay, you learned before that when plates move apart from each other, different things can happen. Well, if they are where there are continental plates and continental crust is being stretched, they tend to form a rift valley and block mountain. But when ocean crust is moving away from each other, then what happens is a mid-ocean ridge. Okay, it takes a bit of imagination. So some scientists have suggested that, or theorized that many thousand years of years ago, all of the different continents were together in one big continent called Pangaea. Okay, and that's this slide. So if you look over here, Pangaea was like one big continent, and then it split up into Laurasia and Gondwana land, and then it split up further into the 7 different continents that we know today, right? And this is how some scientists think that it used to be placed together. And if you look, for example, right now with me at South America and Africa, these 2 continents used to be together, but every single year they have been moving away from each other at the speed of the growth of my fingernail, right? So they move really slowly away from each other to the point where today, this is where it is. And right in the middle here, right in the middle of South America and Africa, we see this line where new crust has been formed over many thousands of years, and that's called the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. Okay, and I'm going to show you a small sequence, a short sequence of how it has formed. So 2 ocean crusts are spreading away from each other. Now, the reason why it's drawn as a thin line is because ocean crust is thin. And then magma rises to the surface, encounters the coal, and then solidifies. And then once it solidifies, new crust is formed. Now this process happens again and again, and then the sea floor begins to spread apart, and it's called sea floor spreading. Okay, after many years, okay, a ridge, or rather a mid-ocean ridge is formed, entirely of very young ocean crust. And this thing is pushing the entire ocean basin apart to the point where after thousands of years, Africa and South America are going to be very far apart. And that's a mid-ocean ridge. And right now I'm going to show you some very simple hand gestures. So just imagine these 2 are O. Okay, so you can do with me. They are divergence. And then magma comes up, solidifies, and then it spreads apart. Over many years, it forms a mid-ocean ridge. So ready, one more time. Divergence, magma, sea floor spread, mid-ocean ridge. And you can try that at home by yourself. Thank you. And that's mid-ocean ridge for you.